Assalamualaikum staff. Hope you are fine. And as you know that I was working to develop a system for APS query to access the students online. So I have developed this system. In this system, there is a registration form. Students have to fill this registration form, and this is a admin login. Admin will log in from here, and the student will register first from by using this form. So first I will register a student. Suppose I will write the student name as Bilal and name and class, email address. So student can register by using email format only. I have not too much restricted this email validation. Means student can write their name and write any number at gmail.com, so they will register with a dummy email address, and they will set the password for their account. So due to internet connection issue, a student is login. You can see here the name of student, and okay. So there's some tests that are uploaded by the teachers, and student will solve this test. Suppose name student Bilal have not attempted any quiz. Suppose this is a computer basic quiz. Total question 2 and marks total 2, and time given is 1 minute to solve this quiz. So start this quiz. Internet connection is very slow because I am far away from my router. So question number 1 is ALU stands for and Mathematical Logic Unit, submit, and you can see there is a timer. Second question is CPU stands for, and correct option is Central Processing Unit, submit. Okay, total question were 2, right answer 2, wrong answer 0, score 2, and overall score is 2. So student will go back to the home. Okay, student can restart this if he want. I am going to start another quiz here. PHP coding start. So what is the command for print in PHP echo? The next one is variable, it is sent in. Okay, I'm going to give a wrong answer here, so you can know the system is working correctly. So total question 2, right answer 1 and wrong answer is 1, and score is 1 for this test. In the previous test, student have gained 2 marks, so total overall score is 3. So student can go to the history. Students Bilal can go to history to check his overall marks history. So he have attempted two tests, PHP and computer. So number of question were 2, right answer 1, wrong answer 1, and overall score is 2 in basic course and one is PHP coding. So he can go to the ranking, and he will see his rank where he stands in the whole school or in the whole class. So scoreboard displaying his rank is number 2. You can see 5 is on the top and 3 is below and 1 is at the end. So these are 3 modules: home, history, ranking for the student portal. So he can sign out from here. So hope you understand, this is a very useful tool for our students. And if a student want, he can restart a quiz. Suppose PHP coding, he can restart. So go and variable int. So his marks will be updated now in the history. Sorry, internet connection is not working. As I told you, I am far away from my router now. So overall score is 6. Okay, so sign out. It will be redirected to the home page. So students can register by using their email address. They can, if they have not email address, they can put a dummy email address. Okay. Assalamu alaikum staff. In the previous video, I show you how a student can register and attempt a quiz. In this video, we will see how a teacher can log in into admin panel and how he can create a quiz. So go to the admin login and write the username and password. I will give you username and password to access the admin panel. So this is the admin section. Here are the list of quiz already. You can create the new list. You can see the user from here and ranking of the students and feedback, and you can create a new quiz here. And you can also remove a quiz if it is already. Suppose I want to remove a quiz, PHP Linux last one. I remove a quiz and then remove it. Okay, now it is removed. Last one is removed now. Add quiz. Okay, from here you can create a quiz. Here you want to give a class name. Suppose I am going to create a quiz for 9 class in chapter 2. First I will write the class name, class, then chapter name, operating system, then class 9 operating system, then chapter. So it will be easy for the student to locate their quiz. As you see, there is a long list of quiz. There will be, if you upload, then the student can see their test, which test they have to attempt. Suppose for a student of class 9, and he will locate the student the test as, he will see first the class name, class 9, then chapter name, subject name, computer science, and chapter name, operating system, chapter 2. Total number of questions. Suppose a teacher can set a quiz of 50 MCQs or 100 MCQs if he wants, and he can also set 10 MCQs for a chapter, and for a long task he can set 50 to 100, any number he or she wants. Suppose I want to create a MCQs of only two to save the time. There will be only two questions, two MCQs. So enter the marks on right answer. Generally 1 marks for MCQs. You can give a custom marks for a MCQs. Time limit in minutes. You have to give in minutes. Suppose I want 1 minute, and suppose you give a 20 MCQs. You can assign here the 15 minutes. In my case, I give only two MCQs and I am assigning 1 minute. And hashtag and description basic computer basic quiz. Okay, so he will submit it here. Now there is a question. Student will teacher have to enter the question here. Suppose I want I have to give two questions. So my question is ALU stands for I have to give four options here, and one should be a correct option. Arithmetic logic unit, right? Arithmetic logic unit, then arithmetic local unit, then arithmetic logical unit, then okay. The correct answer is option number 1, arithmetic logic unit. So I will select here option A for answer. Now CPU stands for here central processing unit, central processing unit, central process unit and central processing unit, and control process unit, and similarly control processing unit. So in this question my correct answer is central processing unit, option B. So I will submit it here and this quiz will be updated. So now you can see this quiz class 9 computer science and operating system chapter number 2. So this will be displayed in the student portal, so student can solve this test now. So similarly you can give the class name and chapter name and create a quiz, and every subject teacher have to create a quiz of whole book chapter wise. For in my case for class 9 I have to create 8 quiz for 8 chapters and then a last quiz for whole book. So I'm going to sign out this from admin panel and sign in Bilal 1@gmail.com, and suppose this is our student, so student can see, sorry, sorry, I forgot the username and password for student. gmail.com. I'm going to stop it here. Sorry, I delete the username from my admin panel, that's why there is a problem. Now I go to the admin name and temur1@gmail.com. This is a user, suppose is a student, and password and login. So as you know, student Temur is login and he can see MCQs is updated here. Class 9 computer science operating system chapter 2 that we have created in the last step. So he can start the quiz here. So as you can see, there is a timer and arithmetic logic unit, submit, and central processing unit option B, submit. So total question 2, right answer 2, wrong answer 0, and overall score 3 because he have attempted another quiz. So the student have attempted these 3 quiz. So question solved, right answer, wrong answer, and scores. And ranking, in ranking we can see what is the rank of the student Temur, rank number 3. Okay, so hope this system is useful for our school to implement. Thank you, Avis.